Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Turkey is blocking NATO expansion. It could backfire and give Putin a propaganda coup. CNN. When Sweden and Finland announced their intention to join NATO last May, it was seen by many as a stab in the eye at Russia, and evidence of a shift in European thinking. Historically, both countries had agreed to be non-aligned with the NATO, committed to avoid Moscow provocation. The invasion of Ukraine changed that. Both Finland and Sweden, along with the vast majority of NATO allies, would like to see the countries join the alliance on July 11th, to officially join the NATO summit. However, a significant hurdle stands in the way of this realization. Turkey has yet done so to give the plan its formal and official blessing. Turkey is not the only nation blocking the move. Hungary has too, failing to ratify the Nordic countries' accession, further murky the waters. But for now the priority is to get Turkey onto the S page to get. Unfortunately for the pro-NATO gang, Western officials are increasingly pessimistic that Turkey will back down. Officially, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan rejects Sweden and Finland's membership for security reasons. Turkey claims that both countries, particularly Sweden, are harboring militants from the banned Kurdistan Workers' Party, a designated terrorist group in Turkey, Sweden, the United States and Europe. Erdogan says he wants these people extradited. Sweden has made it clear that this will not happen. NATO diplomats are divided over whether they think Turkey will cave in ahead of the July summit. Central to both schools of thought is this year's election in Turkey, which is perceived as the greatest political threat Erdogan has faced in years. The image he created of a strongman delivering results for the Turkish people is shattering, said Donald Toll of the Middle East Institute's Turkey program. There is a lot of anti-Western and anti-Kurdish sentiment in Turkey right now. It's a good subject for him to bang his drums on, and a dramatic U-turn would only make him look weaker. Toll believes there are other reasons why Erdogan doesn't want to upset Russia as President Vladimir Putin. Russia has been a lifeline for Turkey economically, after other nations imposed sanctions over their activities in Syria. Their military cooperation with Russia and other hostile activities, Toll explains. Without Russian money, Erdogan would not have been able to increase wages or provide financial support to students. He now promises a mass reconstruction after the earthquake, so Russia remains an attractive partner for Erdogan. Like many Western officials, Toll believes that Turkey's claims that Sweden and Finland are harboring terrorists are a perfect cover for Erdogan to avoid engaging in NATO activities at a politically awkward moment. There is debate about how much political capital Erdogan will have to spend after the election if he wins for membership alone. Ultimately, the optimists believe there is a compromise that strongly favors NATO. The alliance, Sweden and Finland, have made their case, and NATO has an open-door policy for any country wishing to join. Sweden and Finland more than met the criteria, so not joining is a mockery of the alliance, an alliance Turkey benefits from being a member. A NATO official told CNN they assumed Erdogan would wait for the summit before giving in, so he could bask in the praises of all his Western allies. A much larger group of officials who spoke to CNN are pessimists. They rate the chances of Erdogan changing his position before July 11 as close to zero, and are already thinking beyond that summit. I think it is becoming more and more likely that Finland will break away from Sweden and go it alone for membership, a NATO diplomat told CNN. Other members of the alliance continue to see a real prospect of a blockade by both countries, and consider how NATO can best deal with such a scenario. Several NATO officials and diplomats told CNN that the danger here is that Turkey is feeding the Kremlin's narrative that the West and NATO are divided. The alliance's job at this point will be to make it clear that Finland and Sweden, even if they are not members, are now effectively in step with NATO. They may not be members, but they are as close partners as can be, and they are no longer neutral. Even if Turkey can be held off, there is the separate, albeit less complicated, issue of Hungary. Prime Minister Viktor Orban has publicly indicated that he is not opposed to the Nordic nations joining, but keeps finding ways to delay an official decision. There are a few reasons why Orban would want to drag his feet. Both Finland and Sweden have criticized Hungary for its rule of law. He addressed this in a recent interview, asking, "Can anyone want to be our ally in a military system?" While shamelessly spreading lies about Hungary, Orban is said to be the EU leader closest to Putin. Catalin Kse, a Hungarian,